Hey everyone, and welcome to my first look at Eldritch. Now, Eldritch is an interesting game. I like it a lot so far, just to kind of spoil the whole thing. It's set in a Lovecraftian kind of environment, and the idea behind it is that it's a first person action roguelike. It's a stealth game kind of as well, and it's not like a horror game, but it's definitely kind of scary. So let's press enter and just kind of show you things. Let me kind of mess with the volume a bit. Show you the options first. And see there are these kinds of settings. You can mess with the controls, FOV slider, all the good stuff. And then I'm just going to get into the game. So you're in a library and you can't really, I guess you're trying to get out. And there are lots of books to read to kind of fill you in on a lot of the story elements and a lot of the other things that are kind of relevant. But they're not what I'm here for. I'm here to really show you the gameplay, and by the way, there is a minor saving thing where you can save a bunch of your artifacts, as these are, in a bank, and you can take them out. Sometimes there are banks in the levels, which is nice, as I would have lost all of these that I have here in the bank had I not found one, because I ran into a big monster that was super scary and killed me. But yeah, it's a stealth game, and it's first-person action roguelike, like I said. And sorry if that's like loud and awkward, but you have run, you have crouch, and slide if you run into a crouch. So I mean, it has a very like Dishonored as a roguelike kind of feel, which I think is really good. It's a really, I mean, it does the environment very well. You can mess with your character, by the way, in the mirror. You know, look through all these things. I'll be this dude with, yeah, there we go. That's pretty great. Let's do that. And geez, it's immersive, and I feel kind of bad that I'm gonna have to. Oh, let's see what's this pedestal. Okay, I guess I need to collect something for that. You know, there are so far. It seems like there are 3 levels. This is an alpha, by the way, so do be aware that anything is subject to change. And the library, like your hub world here, there's a lot to explore. There's plenty of upward area to explore, plenty of places to go up here, and probably some hidden stuff as well. Can I jump up to that? No, it seems I can't. And soon I'll jump into the actual like level gameplay, which is really good. It's really solid. And like I was about to say, I don't think I finished, is I feel bad that I am talking over this and like not letting you experience it, because this game is, like I said, it's immersive. And I was just playing it, and I was totally silent for like an hour while I was getting my bearings and things. And oh, man, some things were like truly kind of scary. All of the noises are pretty creepy. And here I am getting lost in the library. Note that if something is higher than you jump, like, because you jump up 1. Oh, by the way, don't do the Minecraft thing. It's not at all a Minecraft ripoff. It's just not. Don't do that. Anyway, what I was saying. Oh yeah, listen to that. Punch that chair. Okay. What was I saying? I don't even know at this point. Oh well. The sounds are pretty creepy and stuff. And everything just feels really solid. There's not a huge variety that I've encountered in like weapons and things. Pretty much I've stuck with always having a dagger and pistol. So we examine the book, and that takes us into the level. There would normally be a compass laying here, and that's what's pointing to the exit down there. But I picked it up, and that's why I could see the compass in there, because you can just leave. You can just straight up leave, and the compass is consistent for now. So I'm just going to go back in. See, there's a book here. There's an explorer's journal. I'm not here to focus on that, but you're welcome to have paused that or go back to see it. So anyway, I spend most of my time crouching, because really, I mean, you can see way back there creepy things. Remember, this is Lovecraftian. Lovecraft, all that creepy stuff. I'm not knowledgeable about it all, I will admit. Okay, he's probably seen me. We can do the lean business as well. Yeah, he's totally seen me because he's out to get me. Okay, and now an interesting thing about this game is you can loot the enemies, and usually you'll get like an artifact or some ammo or something for your pistol, which I don't have at the moment. But by looting them, you allow them to respawn. So I've kind of shied away from looting enemies a lot of the time, because then they just don't respawn, and that's pretty nice. So then this thing will give us an ability Let's see what it does. I can get a cloak, because it said cloaked, so that does kind of tell you what it gives you. So let's see, I can cloak myself. It costs 10 artifacts, which are also our currency. If we find a shop, we buy them, buy things in there with artifacts, but we also use our magic with artifacts. They can still hear me, but they can't see me. So I can just kind of crouch up to an enemy, right into his face, and then kill him. There are stealth kills and things. You'll do a little more damage from behind, I believe. Okay, let's just pick up keys. I haven't really found myself in a shortage of them at any point, but that's not to say I never will. Okay, so here we're going to get some weapons. Dagger, my weapon of choice. I try to avoid using the pistol, honestly, the revolver, but it's there. Baked meat would heal us were we to need that. We have 3 out of 3 health. There are fountains that you can find to increase your health, but I actually didn't find any in my kind of getting my bearings play session, which was crazy because I actually did reasonably well. Okay, so there's a door up there. That interests me, obviously. But I like to make sure to close doors and things so that I know if something's sneaking up on me, because enemies can open doors. They're just, hey, they don't have a problem with it. Okay. So I have keys, so I'm gonna, well, I have a key. Let's see. Yeah, it seems probably worth it. More ammo. The thing I don't like about it is when you pick up another pistol, it does give you the ammo, which is what it should do, but it also switches to it, and I usually don't want to switch to it. I find so far that I don't have much use for my pistol until much, much later, because I'm feeling fine sneaking up on things and killing them. So this thing, I don't even know if it has like eyes, but we have a reasonable amount of range, honestly, which is good. There's a key, so we'll take that. And again, I shy away from looting them so they don't respawn, because at some point I find myself pretty much having cleared the entire area, and I like that, so I can just kind of run around. Because the running, it's fast, it's nice, it all works and things. Okay. You stay away from me. Oh, something's shooting at me. I don't like that. That's a mage dude, and he'll probably find his way in here. Creeps me out a little bit. But really, okay, there's a guy. Let's go ahead and kill him. Ooh, okay, creepy noises. Don't make those. Okay, and we just walk up behind him, slash him in the back. Still scared. I mean, really, this isn't. It's a very environmental kind of game. You get in a mindset. It's very. It's an experience for the most part. Trees grow that have fruit as well, which can give you health if you need it, which at the moment I don't. Remember, we can see the exit for now, but our compass isn't going to be there if we make it to the next floor, which I was a bit sad about, because I ended up getting a bit lost. Now, I do have complaints about this game as well. Mostly, it was just that the first time I played, I was in a situation where the only way forward was using the dynamite, which I haven't picked up, but you saw that there was some dynamite laying around that I could use, and that actually does blow up the environment as well as using it to attack and things. So that's one thing, and I had to use that to get to the exit of the floor, which I thought was kind of displeasing, but it ended up working out because I did have the compass. If I didn't have the compass, which I don't know how the game determines that would have really screwed me over, and I wouldn't have been able to finish the level, basically, because I would have had no clue where the exit was. So it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I need to bomb this corner to blow up this environment and find the exit. Oh god, where'd you come from? Okay. Like, that was creepy. I heard him, and I started, like, my hair's on end a little bit. It's not a horror game or anything by any stretch of the imagination, but it's creepy. It's really creepy. And then the music, which you probably can't hear as well as the rest of the stuff going on, like all of the attack noises and things, but it definitely lends to the air of creepiness. Okay, and your lean does change in, like, amount based on what you're next to. See, as I got closer to that, it didn't lean me as far. So that's, it is a dynamic thing. The game controls perfectly. Like, it really does. You can play it with a controller. I'm playing it with keyboard and mouse because I think that that's the way that this feels most natural. But the controller is definitely an option because, as you saw when I was looking at, like, examine and things, it said F, but also the X button as if you're using an Xbox controller. So that's an option. if that's the kind of gamer you are for this kind of thing. Okay, I don't like that it uncrouches me a lot of the time. Like going down a ladder, it uncrouches me. That's definitely something that I would like it not to do. I would like to be in consistent crouch. But you can tell you're crouched because the outside of the heads-up display gets darker. So you'll see that immediately, most likely. Okay. That's an enemy. Okay, I didn't think I'd actually make that jump. That's some TNT, dynamite, whatever. Alright, let's make our way over. I do try to stay on the high ground for the most part. Oh, it's dead. Why is it dead? That is disconcerting. When things are just dead and I had nothing to do with it, I'm not a fan. Oh, I shouldn't have opened this. Okay, anyway. Lift. I like that. It only costs 1, and it's just basically a super jump. But anyway, the reason I don't like using a key for this, had I known it was a statue, you can always just kind of jump in and out, because there's always something near enough to it that you can do a vault. Because remember, you can climb up 2, you can jump up 1. So that was a waste of a key, and I'm sad that I didn't investigate a little better. Alright. So as you can see, I have 12 ammo. When I start using that, if I start using that, that goes away quickly, and it won't really matter how much I have. Okay, we're good in here. Okay, let's just... Oops. Just make sure there's nothing else laying around here. I can use these bottles and I can throw them, but I don't want to. That made noise, and I'm sure something could have heard me if it was close, and that would have been really bad. But I can do that to like throw it somewhere and make a distraction for an enemy to be like, oh, let's go over there because there's noise, and that means there's a guy to kill. But then I just sneak up on them and kill them. That's a good strategy if you can swing it. But I didn't, because that's... Generally, I've found that I can sneak up on enemies without the aid of that. Okay, so I don't think yeah, I need to blow something up to make it in there, sadly. I mean, there is TNT laying around, and it seems that all the enemies are dead. So why don't I do this right now? Dynamite. I'm going to do that all the time. So let's just toss it in there. Now that's going to make noise. And that means I really want my dagger right now. Okay, there are enemies there. Gonna take a little more roundabout of a way then. But yeah, it definitely blows up the environment. And that can be helpful, sometimes necessary. Okay. I can't lean here. Oh, it's a shop man. But there's an enemy, he can walk in doors, open them, close them. But you can see on the minimap that this is a shop. Okay, he saw me. Shopkeeper doesn't even care. He's just like, hey, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I'm going to close that. Game froze for a second, but we're good. Lucky Charm. Lucky Charm increases our loot from bodies, which I don't want because I don't loot bodies. Medical kit would be some health. Locksmith kit. We can examine them before buying them, by the way. Lets me open locked doors and put locks on doors so that enemies can't sneak up on me. I can try to steal it, and I'd have to kill that dude. Probably a bad idea. It's probably something like Spelunky where they all will kill me for the rest of the run if I see them. Lucky Charm, I explained. Destruction Amulet lets me shoot things to destroy, like, environment. I'm glad he didn't mind me blowing up his walls. Anyway, lets me shoot to destroy environment. That's gonna not hurt. That's good. And lowers our damage, though, from our shot at least. So I don't want to do that. Spikes, I haven't really taken the time to investigate quite how they work, because I'd rather not know if like walking over them is an instant death thing, or if it's more of a you take a hit and that's bad, but you can recover. I don't really want to find out. Okay, there's plenty of artifacts in here. And everything on the minimap that's important does have... Well, I don't know if the health fountains do, actually. But they all have something to tell you that they're there. Because, like, we can see that the exit's on this floor. We can see that it's there. But we just don't know how to get there yet. Because we might have to blow our way in with some dynamite. Okay. But I think that so far, you probably have already seen that this is, you know, a good and... it's a well well done game. And it's only an alpha, so it could get way better. And anything that you or I don't like could just be totally different, totally gone, whatever. Okay, I'm probably going to have to use some dynamite to get in there. Okay, pointless door. That's cool. I'm going to leave that door open, although I kind of don't know if I like that. Okay, let's grab this right now. Just toss that in there. Something's bound to have hurt me if it's there. Okay, so far I haven't seen any enemies on this floor, and that's kind of weird. But they all make noises and shouldn't be able to sneak up on me, at least. Which is good, because if they were stealthy too, boy would that be awful. Okay, so we know there's more dynamite here. There's one. He was investigating the sound. He was like, what? What is this? I need to... He's totally seen me. I'm just going to shoot him. Takes 2 shots. Sometimes it'll only take 1. You don't have to reload or anything, so don't worry about that. This fountain doesn't have anything in it, so I can't use that to get more health. Sad as that is. I probably can get to the next floor area just by going this way without having to have used a bit of dynamite. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Okay, you're going to try and shoot me with your magic if you see me. Okay. Now, one thing that you could do if you were not me... Yeah, see, I did use this successfully to get in here, had I desired to do that. As you could go and loot all of the corpses now, before exiting. But anyway, here I am. Compass is gone, like I said. Okay, he hasn't seen me yet. We can go back up, though, which is an interesting way of doing things, because you can make your way back to the library to save your stuff, or you can find a bank, which is just going to be a chest on your map. Okay, so let's just see what's laying around in here. And really, I mean, this is a game I'm enjoying, and I can definitely see playing more of it in the future. See what's in here. Close all the doors. I hear something. I don't like hearing something. They can probably hear me opening and closing doors so much. That thing. That thing right there. No, that's not. Never mind. Worth the key. We have 25 bullets. It's pretty good. I haven't lost any health. But what happened to me last time, or whatever that run was, rotten meat probably would damage us, I'd have to imagine. So that's why I'm not going to eat it. I got killed all at once. I hadn't lost health for the whole time, and then I just died to something. Still, let's see what that idol wants to offer me. Still don't want to make too much noise, because he's there. See how that only takes 1 hit now? Because we stealth killed him. Again, we did make noise, and that's, oh, okay, compass is back. So I guess it's just not always a consistent thing. Unstable, I want to know. Teleport, oh boy. Okay, so we throw a beacon, and then we can teleport to that beacon. We can pick it up. Throwing and retrieving it's free. It costs 4 to actually teleport. That is a really cool ability that I probably won't end up using, because if you haven't noticed, I haven't even used I haven't used any other ability so far. Okay, this one actually has something in it, so we can get a health up. Restore some of your health and extend your maximum health. They dry up after being used once. Oh, that was a weird sound. Oh, hello. You know, Cthulhu Eye. Alright, what's up here? I've been up here, I'm good. Whoa, you sent me flying. That was scary. How do I get back up? There's a ladder right here. That was really, really scary. Okay, I didn't slide that time, because I didn't want to. I don't know when the slide's actually the most important thing to do. Okay, this time I'm not going to waste. Just going to waltz on in. Springy statues, that would probably be the jump one again. And I think I'm happier with what I have. Nothing in here. And see, you can play this really thoroughly. You could even farm enemies for drops, get as much cash as you want in artifacts. So you can use your ability more, or whatever else it is you want to do. Buy more things. Okay, back here there's gonna be... Nope, no, nothing in the corner. I would like to be able to blow up my wall and get into the... That is a shop, I believe. Just see what he's offering. But I tend to get less thorough as I continue, which is probably a bad thing. It should be more and more thorough, making sure not to find yourself in any of those situations where, wow, that was a direct profit. Like, that's about it. All it was. You want to get more and more thorough so that you don't end up dying in a silly way. Okay, so I'm going to shoot you. That snake thing didn't hear me, I guess. It also doesn't seem to have eyes anyway. Oh, he saw me, though. Alright, that's fine. Just going to head towards the exit. Okay, that's a bad toxic fruit, yeah. Don't want that. I think we're about to find a secret thing. Never mind, we're not. Fine then. It would be nice if I had some dynamite right now, because it would probably be pretty easy to just explode the wall, get in there. But it seems that I'm going to have to go a long way. I'll manage. And then, let's see. By the way, this is the first mission, if you want to call it that. Keep that in mind. And it's going to get harder. Okay, you just come at me. You saw me. Yeah. Just make sure they don't hit you, because they can. And they will. And they will do damage, and then you'll be sad. This time I thought I heard something. Do you have 4 health instead of just the default 3? Okay, there's some dynamite, but I don't need that. Okay, nothing up here. Let's just check all of the house things. Artifact. Locked door. Pretty much always worth it. 26 ammo. Alright, let's go to the exit now. Oh, I thought those spikes were one of those, like, silverfish kind of things. Okay, glad I opened this. Okay. And then here's our exit. I'm ready to go. Alright. 3rd floor is where I died. And, well, we'll see if we can do better. If not, that's okay. It's a good place to end the first look, because it's not like this is a Let's Play episode or anything. Okay. See, 1-shot kill when it's a stealth kill. 80 more artifacts so far. That thing killed me. That thing. I don't think it's something that you can kill. And I don't really know what it is. Besides terrifying and deadly. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay, just look in there. Maybe the dynamite would help. Okay, back here. Nothing. Alright. Something to just navigate around as far as I've figured out. If it sees you, good luck. Okay, things are dead, and once again, I don't know why, and that scares me. Okay, that's gonna be a way up. Do I want to go up? Maybe. There's our shop. Okay. As you can tell, I'm getting... Oh my god! Hope this isn't death right here. Oh no. This thing's out to get me. Okay, I need to get out of here. That's like a legitimately terrifying moment. Oh, that hit me. Okay, so now we know that did 2 damage to me. Just gonna run out with my gun. Okay, hopefully it's lost track of me. Because if not, I'm in bad shape. Seriously though, that's terrifying. That is like the scariest thing that happens in this game, is when that thing sees you. So far, I'm sure there get to be things that are much worse. But I unloaded, like, just to figure it out, I unloaded like 20 some shots into it. and it was just, hey, you know, I don't care. And I tried slashing it before it killed me, and it was like, yeah, you know, I don't care. Oh my god, the noises, I hate them so much. Oh, that thing's gonna see me. Okay. So far, so I'm not sure how this is going at all. I'm gonna close this because I don't want to be seen. Dagger. Oh man, I need to find some food to recover with. Okay. Didn't I see the entrance to the shop? Oh yeah, and then the thing saw me, I think. There's no dynamite, so I can't just blow something up. Where is that thing now? Because that's just, that's going to be the end of me. Right before the thing killed me, I was lucky enough to find a bank. I deposited it, and immediately as I deposited all of my artifacts, I was dead. But I got lucky because it worked out that I got to keep all of those artifacts. Which obviously, I mean, they don't really do you much good besides you can take them into a mission so you can buy something, but, you know, if you lost them in a mission anyway, you're going to lose them if you don't save them like I did, and that's probably, you know, it's not a huge deal kind of thing to save. Okay, so anyway, that thing is terrifying. Let's get on downward. I don't know where it is. It's going to, like, get me, and I'm going to scream. It's going to be awful. Okay. Bank is here, and I would totally deposit everything given the opportunity. Okay, that was not what I wanted. A little bit of overdoing it. Okay, so it's directly behind there. Okay, that eye. Guess what? Don't want to deal with you. Baked meat, that's good. Seems to be a different internal thing. That was a creepy noise. There's a ladder in here. Up here is stuff I do want. It's a little awkward to get it up in this situation, but I got it. Alright. Let's try and find that bank, see if we can get rid of all or most of our money here. Alright. Do I see any giant beastie monsters that are terrifying and out to get me? Not now, but I hear crazy screams that make me want to cry. Close this. Bank chest. We can have all of it. I don't know why I feel that it's more valuable than it is, or like why it's particularly valuable. Wow. That's a lot. So I'm obviously going to bank all of that as well. And then there's more up here. So I guess this bank chest was like right next to a vault. Okay then. 66 right there. And obviously, I'm making this out to be a lot more valuable than it is. But that's okay. So it seems that the exit is on this floor. But it also seems that this floor ends here, unless we go up and around somewhere. Okay, that should get us to full health. Awesome. Not that full health is meaningful against certain enemies. Okay, why don't I go down? Just to see where things lead. Okay, that's the exit's over there. Can I get to that? Because I would just leave. No. What? What? No, don't make sounds at me. That creeps me out, man. Really creeps me out. Oh, gosh. Alright, so let's do what I said I was going to do. And go downward. Dead eye is creepy. But again, I don't loot things just for the very reason of not having them respawn. Because I think that the loot is less valuable than not having to be scared of enemies. When you think about it. Okay, there are a bunch of enemies in here, but probably worth it. Okay, there weren't actually a bunch. Just a couple of those things. Okay, I can't close it because there are bodies there, I guess. Okay, toxic fruit and rotten meat. Was that worth it? I don't know. Hope I didn't accidentally loot one of them. Alright. Yeah, what was I don't even remember what I was saying, in all honesty. But I know that I like this game, and it's legitimately creepy for sure. That seems to be the way out. Everything's dead nearby. That bodes kind of ill, and that looks toxic, but it does have the exit. There are a lot of dead things here. Okay, let's see if this completes the first mission. It should. Okay, so we get soul, which is probably... because we saw that with the compass, the exit from the library was out there. And, yeah, it was... oh boy, I guess this is just a third of the way. You can have read that by now. We return to the library. We saw the exit was out here, so we'll place the orb, I guess. Okay, yeah. Can I do that? Ah, that's the correct one. So we just have to complete all 3 levels, then see what this exit has for us. And now our compass does seem to be consistent, which is nice. And I still have all the stuff here, and we should have probably... okay. What's up with that then? Okay, so which soul did we get? Anyway, there's already some story, basically. But that's not my focus. Okay, I can pick up the soul of Dagon. Okay, so that one lets me in there. And now I'll go place the soul, I guess. Assuming I can still do... yeah. And now I can go in there. But I think that that's going to be a good place to kind of conclude my first look at Eldritch. Minor Key Games, and they are David and Kyle Pittman, formerly 2K employees, but they just decided to make some stuff that they actually really liked instead. And I really like this game. I'm glad they did that. So this is Eldritch, first-person stealth action roguelike, Lovecraftian environment, very, very much an environment-driven game, and it's very immersive. And when you play it, which I recommend you would, you can buy it at the link in the description, of course. When you play it, you get to experience it without my voice kind of interrupting everything, and it's very enjoyable and kind of creepy. But we've got all this stuff, or I've got all this stuff for whenever I try to tackle the next part. And it's consistent stuff. We have our gear and all this. Resurrect would just respawn us, and I guess that means we'd lose our stuff probably. I don't want to do that. Save and quit, so that's all good. You don't lose anything. You don't have to do it all in one sitting or anything. I hope you guys enjoyed this first look. I hope you liked the game, because I really did. And you should check it out. Link in the description, of course. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.